What's up, guys? Welcome back to another excellent episode of Joy Tactics. Before we kick off this episode, just wanted to plug a show we got going on Los Angeles. If you live in Los Angeles, we got a show on April 27th. That's Sunday, April 27th at Permanent Records Roadhouse with none other than myself and Eric hosting. Patty Harrison's on the lineup. Mecky Leapers on the fucking lineup. It's about to go fucking down, plus more. It's going to be a crazy ass show. Tickets are in the show notes. Come on out, catch a vibe. It's about to be amazing. So, but today
Oh, I got a
we are
show in New
just.
York.
Oh shit, yeah, plug it away, man.
Save it for
This
the
is the
next
plug.
episode.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to tell everybody. This one's kind of secret. Yeah, this one's secret. I'm not gonna say it.
Welcome to Joy Tactics, the podcast dedicated to all things joyful, joyous, and meeting as many celebrities as humanly possible. Hosted by Eric Rahill, Nate Veroni, and Jack Bensinger. Enjoy.
T-shirts. T-shirts.
Damn. Well, these things fucking keep our torsos covered up almost every single day, right?
Right, exactly.
That's their
And
purpose,
why am I the
right?
only person wearing a t-shirt to the t-shirt episode?
I'm wearing it underneath, bro. Because
Jack,
this
do you have
hoodie's
anything?
what is building it. It's called a sleeper build, hiding a sleeper build.
I got
just
no
learned what that
t-shirt.
is. You got no t-shirt
Um,
underneath that?
No, just a winter coat. That's how I do it in the winter. I just wear my coat and then just skin under that.
Do we know the
So-
history of t-shirts when these came out? When did
Yeah.
they first drop? Was it a limited drop when they first made them? It was probably hella limited because your grandma had to go out to the sheep and gather the wool,
Well, you got to think it started small and it built out. So first we
like
had
anything.
just a waistband or something, and you'd put a little blow dart in that, and then slowly it started creeping up. Okay, then you
Yeah.
start with then you get the reverse midriff where it only covers the belly,
Mm-hmm.
right? The tight where it's kind of wrapped around like a corset,
Right.
and eventually it's just been spreading and spreading until.
Right. To where now there's even long sleeve where they go all the way.
Well, but please,
Uh,
please.
You're
And
getting
now,
too ahead of yourself.
riddle
man.
me
This
this.
is
Riddle me this. Why don't they make t-shirts with gloves at the end? So it's a full fucking.
Because we have terrorists running the White House right now.
Exactly, bro. I didn't want to say it, but that's what I suspected as well.
They
You would
do
wear a
kind of for astronauts.
you would wear a t-shirt.
Well, I guess
that
that's
has
like a dry suit.
gloves attached to it.
Gloves at the end, right? Custom build to the length of every single one of your fingers. Perfect fit. You don't got to take it off. Right?
Yeah, right. Of course.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
kind of want to know when was the first graphic tee, because that's where I get more interested in t-shirts. Is when they started combining the printing press with the t-shirt to put words on there, symbols, funny statements.
You don't think
The
that
list
the
goes on and
Gutenberg
on.
Bible guy was throwing his t-shirt under there for a second to put some kind of naughty words, naughty medieval words?
This ain't
Or
gonna
maybe
suck
putting on his
itself. He's
girlfriend's
putting that on a
band?
burlap sack that he's putting on. It ain't gonna suck itself, and then he's printing hella Bibles as well.
Jesus, you think
Yeah,
that's what the
right.
Bible said at first?
No, but he could rig
sure
the
there were-
machine to do whatever.
There's
can't
definitely
suck
some
a
custom
book.
Bibles out there, with where they took their own liberties.
Mm-hmm. There's no doubt about that in my mind.
I mean, that's basically what the
yeah.
Bible is now. It's a custom remix of the original Aramaic and Greek. Don't get me started on Aramaic translations, dude. Please.
Now, tell me what Aramaic food is like, because that sounds. I want to hit that after going to see Sinners at the AMC.
Go to the Aramaic
Get some
spot.
Aramaic. It's got to be
Aramaic's
wraps.
just like an ancient, like Middle Eastern language that is
Well,
no
but
longer
what was the food
spoken.
like? Was it bulgur?
I don't know. I want to say it was probably a lot of goat based.
I don't mind that.
Yeah, goat soup, goat milk. A lot of goat
Mhm.
shit. I would assume that's what I think they were eating back then.
I could see it.
Pita bread. I don't even know if that was
Pita
invented
bread?
yet.
Wait. I have a shocking revelation. This is gonna disturb you guys.
Turn
The
up.
T-shirt only started existing in the 19th century, dude.
That's the 1800s.
What?
Yeah, they confuse us by making it 19, but
So,
actually it's 1800s.
You think it's maybe no coincidence that filmmaking was invented in the late 1800s, early 1900s. They saw the T-shirt and they
Hog.
thought, well, top
Hog.
hog, but yeah, beautiful ass white T-shirt. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's when they realized we need to be capturing the human image. The human beauty can't just be captured on a fucking rock anymore. Not in fucking oil. We can't just be mixing violets with oil and saying this counts as a memory and putting it on the canvas and putting it in the Louvre.
Mm-hmm.
But don't you
At
think
this
there was
point,
some creative psychopath genius who was making cave paintings like in a really long cave, and then you could sprint past
Wow.
it and have the illusion of motion, you know?
You gotta train
Or
for
that's
2
what the
years to be able to see the
hon
moving image.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah, you
mean?
have to be at, like,
You really gotta
Usain
get that
Bolt,
sprint
like,
speed
level.
up.
But that's what the fucking hieroglyphs were, man. You see
Right.
that's just a comic strip, man, that you sprint in the pyramid through it, and that was
Mm-hmm.
like watching a,
Mm-hmm. Oh damn!
fucking
Emotep
The
started like
Fox and the
this. It's
Hound.
the initial biopic about Emotep.
and then you
There
get to
he
go
is being
brag to your
brought by the.
friends.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how
People
long
are
did it take
thinking
you to fucking read the pyramid? I read that shit, and
Mm-hmm.
whatever.
Probably, yeah.
Bet I
that
read
was an
that shit in 6
entertainment
minutes.
complex. That's what the pyramids were. It wasn't an energy source. It was a fucking like it was the original
Megaplex.
Megaplex AMC.
Egyptian ninja warrior.
Right.
Right. And you tell me they didn't have T-shirts in ancient Egypt? So what? What were they wearing?
Oh, they definitely
Necklaces? I know the women were wearing those white linens from what I've seen in the movies, especially when they went down to the Nile. Oops, white linen time. The white linen contest.
The
Wet linen contest.
T-shirt
I mean, yeah, the
contest
wet
with the
linen.
Nile.
Who can have the whitest outfit contest? White T-shirt contest.
Mm-hmm.
That's not something bad. Too
The
bad.
white linen contest.
The wet
Dang.
white
Well, I
lotus.
think they were more desensitized to the titty back then. They didn't even
You
need
think
to
so?
have. Oh, dude, the titties were out 24/7 in ancient Egypt. Hell yeah, dude. Are you
Mhm.
kidding me?
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Dang.
from my fucking my research. Yeah, the research I've
You
been
mean your
doing.
recollection from what do they call it when you do you go somewhere in your mind? It's
Imagining.
called no. They're using it now with the aliens.
Astral projecting.
Oh, astral projections.
Astralized projections.
Yeah.
Time traveling astral projections to see ancient titties.
Time
Wait.
traveling back to second grade to rock with your teacher one more time.
Mrs. Dreon. Damn.
Yo, should we say all our teachers' names? We did that already.
Yeah, we already did
Yeah,
that.
and we
bro.
failed
that's
miserably.
crazy.
Oh, how about this? People have been asking for a Sunny Angel kind of reveal over here in my little. This is a little area. This is basically my girlfriend is arranged these things, and oh shit, they just fell into the blender. Whoops. All right, here's one. This is kind of a. I think it has a melon on its head. You know, wings.
Sure.
It's pretty
It's
cute.
getting ready
huh?
for battle.
It's naked.
People love these things, man. They're rare.
Why is it? Does that have a little tiny wang down there?
Let me see
it has
that
like
thing.
it has a dick and a balls, like.
Cover it now.
Oh,
Cover that
Jesus.
shit now.
Really?
Don't mess around with that.
Damn.
But it's a toy, man. It's not.
That looks like
like
that is exactly what my body looks
Shit.
like, by the way.
All right, here's another one. We got the cake one. I think that's like a cake or a flan on its head.
Flan.
Flan. Sorry, it's another mispronunciation from me. It's hard to reach these fucking things. This one's, I think, the Turkish guy. You know, this one came from Turkey, right? This is sort of like
the
a priest
outfit.
Pretty fun. You guys
How
enjoying
old are
this
they supposed to be?
Really enjoying it.
I think they're like a Yoda, where they're like they look like they're kids,
Hundreds.
but they're actually like 400 years old.
Nate, you should bring these to the Y so we have something to talk about to those guys in the sauna.
Hey, you have
I will say we got it. We have to start saying what's up to those guys because we're silent and they're all interacting. And we're just
I
being
know.
quiet.
Yeah. Oh, I like this one a lot. This one's like a chicken. This one's nice. And then only two more, guys. Only two more. So just. Oh, this one is missing an eye.
Mm-hmm.
This one is sleepy.
Anyone who's listening is going to be really
just imagine.
yeah.
Use this time to use your imagination and just think about what Nate could be showing us. They're beautiful dolls.
Yeah.
Or think about a regret you've had and then get over it.
This feels like you guys are doing me a favor. Like I'm your cousin.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming on, dude.
And
we promised you could come on and guest, and we're really happy to have you. But
you know what energy I was getting, and I get this. It kind of gave me some clarity on Nate. Your role in life is when I watched that video of y'all playing basketball, and it felt like Eric, you know, were responsible for a car accident where a lot of people who everybody loved passed away, and you were the one who survived. But you had to do physical rehab, and Nate was kind of there for you to help you through that.
Yeah.
Did it seem that way because my body was moving weird? Did my right leg seem to be moving slower than the rest of my body?
No,
because this is my new fixation.
Yeah,
that I'm having at the gym is that I have
Eric thinks that he's slowly developing. What is it called?
ALS.
ALS.
It's not funny.
Jesus.
Because if the diagnosis comes back as true, a lot of people are going to be in my comments saying sorry about that, man.
If that's true, we're going to get you in every movie that you'd want to be in for the next 60 years. We're going to fast track it.
I want to be the hacker.
You're going to be the hacker in the new Mission Impossible.
That sounds fucking sick.
We're bringing back Firewall.
And your inspirational speeches would be just hit so crazy.
They would be fucking crushing. I'll bet your ass. I could get in rooms that I wasn't previously allowed in. I'll just put it that way. Oval Office to start.
You should start getting into like pranking, like YouTube pranks, if that diagnosis happens, you know? Because no one's going to be mad at a person. If you got pranked with...
Right. You can get a little more diabolical with it.
Yeah.
Tying cherry stems with my tongue in the hood.
Damn. Wait, I did just watch... when's David Blaine's show coming out? I've been hearing this thing.
He's got a show coming out?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, get out of the fucking
celebrities?
Dodge.
I hope so, because I just watched the Harrison Ford one where Harrison Ford's in his crib in the amazing kitchen, and David Blaine's like, remember your card? And Harrison Ford's like, of course. And then he's like, why don't you pick up a piece of fruit? And listen, he doesn't even say which fruit. There's a whole bowl of fruit. Harrison picks up an orange. David Blaine says, why don't you cut that thing? David Blaine cuts it. Boom. The card is inside of the orange. Now, how did it get there? There was no incision.
I have some insight on this, dude. I was researching magicians for a script I was working on, and it was one of these moments where it's like, how the hell did he do this trick? And he revealed it. He went to a guy's house, okay, and then he said, you know, where's your card? And he said, here, go in the backyard and dig right there, like dig a hole right there. And his card was buried in the ground. And you know what he did to pull off this trick?
What?
He went into the yard the night before, snuck in, and buried like a bunch of cards in the backyard. And then he came there and kind of like used, I guess, manipulation to try and plant the seed that like, oh, maybe it's in somewhere else, like the card. And that's a peek behind the veil right there. So maybe he snuck into Harrison Ford's house the night before, you know, had a prosthetic fruit or something and put it in that way.
Prosthetic
fruit. It's not magic, Eric. You realize that it's not.
Damn. Get going to the medical supply store to get the prosthetic fruit. He would have had to literally had planted that orange tree in the orange grove probably 20 years prior, because this shit was inside the orange, dude.
And that's the length that fucking David Blaine would go to. You see what he's done, man. He's fucking he's risking his life.
I've been watching him for a while.
For 4 months.
I know.
I've talked shit about Chris Angel before. No, it's the opposite. Wait, fuck David
Chris
Blaine.
Angel's
I
talk
take
shit
back
about
all my
you?
excitement. No.
Oh, because David Blaine was a dick to Chris Angel.
I've already spoken on this on here. All right. He's a fucking asshole. That's where you
Man.
lose me, man. When I find out that your character has been compromised in the way that you
Mhm.
treat your peers and other people in the world, I don't give a fuck. You can make except for well, alright. I was gonna say you could make the best pizza in the world and I wouldn't eat it,
Nah, I'd
but
eat that.
that's different when it's food because I like Papa John's.
Wait, can I do a quick shout out to Johnny Hamcheck?
John Ham?
Oh,
Johnny
please,
Hamcheck.
dude.
Oh,
I think
sure.
I know what you're
If
gonna
you guys
say.
don't know Johnny Hamcheck and you're listening, go check this guy out. This guy is one of the only ones doing it right, doing
Wait,
the
I
kind of
saw him do
pranks right.
something
So
I
bad?
I saw one prank I didn't love.
Was he being mean?
He was filming himself, he's, like,
What?
filming
That'll
himself in a
happen. It's
massage
Johnny
parlor.
Hamcheck, dude. Yeah. He's not like a good he's
Yeah,
not a
yeah,
good guy, you know, like
Sometimes it feels a little, like, wholesome adjacent,
Right.
just, like, in a mentally ill way.
Well, I just wanted to say I like the ones where he says he there's this one where he says he's doing volunteer Uber and he picks up a guy and he's in the car and he says, "We've been watching you for a while, man." And then he said then he kind of says like he wants to recruit him for like a job and some of the guys are like, "I know you. I know. I've been watching you guys watch me." There's like a guy at the fast food at
Oh,
the
wow.
McDonald's who goes like, "I know. I've been seeing you guys follow me."
He accidentally picked up a gang stalker person and
Mhm.
tried to do a gang stalking prank, and they were like, "This is
Exactly.
what I want. I know. I'm ready."
Yeah.
Damn, I would feel so guilty. I would be like,
I
"You
would
know
feel
what?
bad.
I'm
I
gonna
would
start an
feel really bad.
organization right now. You're in
Yeah, like
American
you're part of
ISIS."
it.
Yeah.
Well, we're too empathetic to do pranks. That's what's interesting about us.
When was the last prank we did on each other? Eric, I pranked you in the car. I like to do that, turn the seat warmer on.
Well, that's a fun one.
Yeah. We pranked Max, our friend Max. I don't know. We probably talked about that. He didn't like that. I just pranked
all
someone,
right.
didn't I?
Eric, speed acting drill right now. Your line is please help me. I'm going to give you different styles
All right.
of to read this line. Your line is please
Okay.
help me. Mocking, intimidate, imitation.
All right.
So
Please
mocking.
help me. Please.
Nice. All right, next
Right.
is matter of fact, professional.
Please help me.
Nice. Nailed it. Next is choking up, trying not to cry.
Please. Please help me.
Next
Jesus
is creepy,
Christ.
calm, villain energy.
All right.
Go, you have to. It's a drill, dude.
Please. Please help me.
Naive and innocent.
Please help me.
All right, and then the last one is no, that was the last one.
All
All right,
right.
Great
Steven
job,
Well.
man.
Spielberg, turn your camera on.
Damn,
do you think,
Indiana
man?
Jones 12. Here we go. I'll be playing.
You're
the
playing
cult
a
member.
version of I Am Groot, but it's just a guy who's had a stroke and he can only say that line.
Damn. I didn't think I would be so embarrassed to do it. You know what I mean?
Are you embarrassed to be an actor?
No, because once I'm in an actual set environment and we're not joking about it and not doing it on a podcast, I can log the F in immediately, bro. But the minute that we're making a mockery of my craft, I step back a little bit, right?
Yeah, of course.
You think David Blaine feels embarrassed when he's doing like the small magic?
I could definitely see him being embarrassed.
Remember when he eats a lot of stuff?
Yeah,
Fuck that
dude,
guy, man. I'm
He's done
getting the
everything,
full.
man.
Bro, I'm not rocking with him.
Yeah.
Now, is Jack gonna do it now, or is it just me?
Here, let me pull up another one. This is the guy, the account that I'm
What is this?
making you
Oh no.
Oh, that guy! I love that guy.
Let's do another one. Okay, Jack.
Why don't you give me
Let's
some math
see
problems or something?
Okay. The line is we just did this one.
Yeah, I'll do the same one.
Okay, thanks a lot is your line. Okay. You ready, Jack?
I guess so.
Genuine appreciation.
Thanks a lot, man. That's awesome.
Sarcastic annoyance.
Thanks, man. I'll see you later. Yeah, good
Bitter
shit.
resentment. Fast.
Fuck you, bitch. I'm about to slice that throat right open.
Say the line. Do not
You have to
add
say
any
the
more
line,
lines.
bro.
The
That's the
line is
exercise.
thanks
People
a lot,
appreciate
man.
it that I improvise.
That's-
The
It's
line
free
is
writing.
thanks a
will
lot.
matter.
I'm a
on
writer.
it.
I'm always going to
This
be a
is-
writer. All right. What's the line?
Awkward politeness.
Tell me the
Do
line
not
one more
add
time.
any fucking.
Please tell me the
thanks a
line.
lot.
Please. Thanks a lot.
Thanks
All right,
a
go
lot.
ahead. Awkward politeness. Say it again. Say it again.
Thanks a lot. Awkward politeness. Do not add one more fucking word to this. Say the line, but do it. But the intention is different.
Thanks.
We're moving on. Secretly scared. Thanks a lot. Secretly scared.
Thanks a lot.
Damn, nailed it. Did you just give a gulp?
Yeah, I
Yo,
gave
that
a
was a
big ass
gulp.
fat ass gulp.
Gulp.
Damn.
We don't have
Now
enough of
that's-
that. Enough kind of gulps in
All right, Nate.
in
All
acting.
right, I'm gonna make this up then on the spot for you, Nate.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, your word is help me.
Help me. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
That's
like
2
that.
words.
Angry,
Help me now.
rage.
Sorry about that. I put that's the anger and rage are the same
No,
thing, bro.
anger is lower. Rage is up. You need to be playing with levels.
Help me.
All right. Pathetic.
Help me. Now,
All right,
please,
fucking
ready.
level 10 horny.
Help me.
All right.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
You're in a hospice and you're being neglected.
Help me, man.
That's so matter of fact. All right, presidential.
Help. I can't do that one. Next. Sorry. I don't rock with that. I don't rock with that style.
All right. Let's see. I think that's it, bro. I
Yeah.
think you nailed it.
Awesome.
Frankly.
Yeah.
Good work, everybody.
Great job, guys.
Yeah. Great work.
So t-shirts, right?
Yeah, right.
T-shirts. That's what we're discussing today.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a shirt that says my name in Russian, perhaps. Bit odd.
Do you guys remember Threadless?
Is that what you what is that? Is that what you Google?
Threadless was a website that I used to buy hella graphic tees on in 2009, and I'm seeing it still around.
I think I might have worked
Wow.
at Threadless in the warehouse.
Oh, in Chicago?
Yeah. Is that a Chicago?
Yeah, they
based?
had it in Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're looking at a former warehouse worker. Basically, I was like a Amazon style like warehouse, and there was just hundreds of thousands of t-shirts, and it was like a speed thing. It was the hardest I've ever worked in my life. Like you had to pick like so many t-shirts in an hour, and they were like timing you, and you had to like your break was like 20 minutes, you know, and then you would go back. It was like a fucking 10-hour workday, and I did that for like maybe a month or 2 months during like the holiday season. And it was just like, dude, the people that were working there, it was like a motley crew.
Was it bleak?
It was kind of bleak. Like it was just hard work. Everyone was just like exhausted.
Were you ever hella
And-
hungover?
Oh, must have been 100%. And it was like early mornings too. And I remember I was like taking
God.
the bus to there because the train didn't go. And I was like waking up at like 5:30 to like go to this fucking like my warehouse job.
Did you ever get romantic about it in like the bear type of way where you're like,
No,
yes,
not at all.
blasting fucking
No.
cigs?
You
waiting
can't
for the train?
romanticize that when you're in it. You can't.
Yeah,
It's just,
not for Threadless.
Unless you're doing the 8 Mile style Brittany Murphy hookup inside of the fucking smokestack. Mm-hmm.
Oh, right next to the
Right.
shirt with a panda bear on it. That's fucking eating ramen. Or it could be eating any cuisine, by the way, not to be racist. It could be eating enchiladas, anything. Burger.
You can't be racist about enchiladas. It's not possible.
Bro, I've been having some fucking delicious enchiladas, that's for sure.
Oh, go ahead
from
and
this
talk
place
about it,
called
man.
La Cabanita.
What's that mean? The cabinet?
I don't know. No one will tell me.
Why
Julio, if you
not?
could type it in, man.
No.
I think it's the cabin.
What makes you think
The
it's
little
Spanish?
cabin? Did I get it, Julio?
That's like
What
cabin
is
or
it?
shack.
Oh, cabin or shack, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
I think I had a
course.
dream last night that I was trying to speak Spanish.
Really?
Yeah.
Trying to?
Yeah.
Jack, you were in my dream last night. I already told Nate.
Thanks, man.
You want to hear it really rapidly fast?
Yeah, I love it. Take your time. I love this shit.
Basically, we're in Brooklyn, New York, where you live now. We both used to live. And you're like, wait, I got to go check something real quick. And you pull me into this apartment building, and we take this elevator up to this. The whole floor was like your family, and it was, but your family, they were all like Orthodox Jewish people. And they had just gotten done. Maybe it was Passover that they had just got done eating, and it looked like the best fucking time. Everyone was getting ready for bed, but they were like being hella nice to me and giving me hella food. And
Wow.
then Bubbles woke me up to go outside to go what we call potty, and I was pissed because I thought I wanted to stay in that beautiful room with all those nice people eating all the delicious.
You're craving your
Kugel.
body is your subconscious is craving the authenticity that I used to bring to your life every day.
Exactly, bro.
Now you're hanging with all these phony ass bitches like Nate and Max,
Mm-hmm.
fucking pretending to work
I'm
out,
proud of
really
it too.
just
I'm
hitting on
fucking.
people.
I'm like outwardly phony. Like I'll fucking. I'm not hiding it at all.
Nate just
I'm
got
like,
the
I
most
will
fucking dangerous fake ass.
No.
Yeah.
Like it's dense,
It's
too
fat
dense.
though. No, it looks good, but it's fucking dangerous.
It's hard
not-
though. It looks juicy, but like if you squeeze it, you're like, damn,
It-
there's
yeah.
nothing jiggly about this shit.
That's
It's
like
like
It's
a
weighing
fucking,
him
like-
hella down in the pool. He's swimming like dragging his lower half of his body on the bottom of the pool.
People have to drag me out from the bottom of the pool. I'm like drowning every time I get in. No, I'm good.
But
I'm good.
you love
I'm good.
swimming. You love swimming.
That's funny, yeah.
Man.
So
What are
then
you
wait a minute.
guys'
Yeah.
t-shirt pet peeves?
You know, I used to hate like funny shirts, like shirts
Yeah.
that were just trying to be funny in any way. And I've kind of like softened to that. I think as you age, you kind of just care less about
It's
things
why
that
not.
annoy you. But I used to be like, man, if somebody has a funny T-shirt, like they can
It's over.
the middle finger to them, man. Like that used to annoy me.
Federal
saw-
the booby inspectors, the federal style booby inspectors.
Those are different. That's like that's fun. Any of the sexual ones, I'm of course rocking with, like the ones that you get at Myrtle Beach, and they're like the man,
Suck
the
it.
legend, whatever. Just like this
Yeah.
pussy ain't gonna fucking suck itself, whatever.
Suck it.
Jesus Christ.
Anything like
Jesus.
that, dude. They get dude. Those T-shirt shacks, they get
Get
fucking
nasty.
nasty.
They
Like
really
you think
do.
I'm just making this up? There's
bro.
there's a T-shirt or I saw some panties at Venice Beach at a shack that said Mike's bitch on them. Like
That's not bad.
you know those keychains that you
Nate,
get. There's all types
the way
of
that
names.
you say panties, Nate, hits so different than anyone. That should be like you get an allowance of 2. You get 2 panty coins a year. You got to put them in the panty machine, and that allows
I
you
get
to say once.
I get to say panties twice in a year. Yeah, I'm
that's
fucking
it,
that.
bro.
Panties.
If that's the case, then I'm fucking ending it, dude. I need at least fucking. I need
do
at
feel
least
like,
46 goes at it, man.
You should keep doing it. You got your bones are like the bones in your face are perfectly designed. When you do say that word, I can feel like your face fucking coming together like an ancient door. You know what I'm
Pull
saying?
them panties to the side. Hey, can you pull them to the side? Pull them
Mate, we're
panties
recording.
to
We're
the
recording.
side. Oh shit! Right. Never mind. Let's talk.
Nate, you should open the
Girl,
Glendale
put
Panty
your-
Museum. Get panties from every century, from all countries. A panty
Panties
from every
throughout
single
history.
country. Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm like
Famous
personally
panties.
there as a security guard, like very much policing the distance that you have to be between them. Like you can't smell them, dude.
Stay back, man. Yeah.
No one's trying to sniff them. I'm just like
The penny guide.
You're bad, man.
The panty god.
Wow.
Wow.
But yeah, funny t-shirts. What's the new funny t-shirt that's kind of annoying?
I saw a funny T-shirt. I've always seen funny T-shirts. That's annoying. I don't know.
Let me stop being negative, by the way, dude.
I know it's
I'm
hard to.
bringing so much negativity, dude.
I didn't want to
Right.
say this, Eric, when you brought up the pet peeves, by the way,
Right.
and that's gonna have to be another episode in itself, is peeves. But yes, T-shirts. It's so hard to really knock a T-shirt, man. I was
Right.
walking around yesterday, fantasizing about what my Subway take would be,
Dude, I
and I
don't
was
have
thinking,
one.
that's good. You shouldn't. It's good to admit.
What's your Subway take, dude?
Well, yesterday my Subway take was that if you got letters on your outfit at all, I really need you to. I need permission to just stare right the fuck at that whole body up and down and read it, and let it
Well,
not be
because you
weird.
love reading recently. You're getting addicted to it.
I am learning words rapidly now that people have caught on that my vocabulary isn't quite as high as some others.
Nah.
Now that I hang out with collegiate fucking losers all the time, people have been getting off on teaching me words.
What have you learned? What's a word that you want to share with us that you learned recently, Jack?
Okay, Nate, shut up. This is a
People
word
are bringing
called
words to you and definitions,
yes,
like just
yes, yes,
unsolicited. Like, hey man,
yes.
I know you don't know this word, but like,
Not fucking strangers, but yeah, people I fucking know. Yeah.
can
All
we see
right.
if we can stump you with a word? Like, do you know the like?
Yeah, you can.
Let's see if we can. I'll fucking get you, dude. I was an English major, by the way.
Well,
So
oh fuck, damn, Nate, you're a fucking English major.
yeah,
It shows, man. It
yeah.
shows.
I know it does.
Wait, do you know this word? This is one that I just was told. Verboten.
Oh yeah, of course.
Forbidden.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
Yeah, I mess with a lot of
guys think-
verboten things, verboten magic that you guys can't imagine.
Mm,
Dark verboten magic.
the verboten pennies.
Verboten panties, the forbidden
Yeah,
panties,
the verboten panty experience.
the cursed panties. That's a fucking movie right there, dude. We just can't help it, man. The cursed panties. I gotta sniff the cursed panties.
Jesus.
All right, man.
Epic
Enough, man.
road trip.
Enough.
Oops, I sniffed a ghost. Oops. Oh fuck, I sniffed these panties. I think they were haunted, and now my fucking nose. I can like
Right.
smell. Yeah, I guess like domestic terror or something.
There we go. There we go.
Do you guys think, because, and I just want to say this really quick, I know I'm interrupting the word conversation, but I
That's
showed
cool,
Nate
man.
this on a bike ride, this New York Times article about that. You saw this, Jack?
What is it? And then I'll know.
And I'll just put it this way really quick, just open up my phone. Yeah, recruitment representative just hit my ass up
What are you talking about?
to do remote
Recruitment.
work, social media managing on
Oh,
TikTok and
shit.
YouTube. Yeah, I'll be ignoring that.
Well-
Did you see the New York Times article about that they saw life, potentially saw life signatures on another planet, Jack?
I don't think I saw it in the New York Times because I don't accept information from articles that have billionaire influence. But yeah, I
Right.
heard that.
Astronomers
What did
detect
it say?
a possible signature of life on a signature on a distant planet. Okay.
You think it's like a Neo type person that zoomed
that
in and
he's
they
out
saw a
there?
little Neo?
Well, I think they're seeing a chemical signature that's associated with like tiny bacteria that live in the oceans.
That is going to be so disappointing. Dude, the scientist who actually discovers like microbial life on another planet is going to think that like this is the greatest achievement to ever be made in science, but people are going to not give a fucking shit about that. And I just want to I don't know if that scientist, if NASA is listening right now, like don't get your hopes up. Like just I know
Because we don't give a fuck,
on
dude.
paper it is a fucking massive achievement in science and discovery, but no one's gonna fucking care if it don't.
No one's gonna give a
if it
fuck
don't
until you bring a humanoid alien to the White House and dissect it live on fucking Twitch and have it be talking to it.
no
talking to us and say,
anesthesia.
"Yes, I'm an alien."
Dissect it from the back too.
But my question was, because now we have maybe potentially proof of life on other planets. Do you think, what are the chances that there are alien style panties out there?
Oh, dude.
Is it 99?
There is literally 100% chance.
Are they wearing them? Have they evolved past the need of clothes?
You can't evolve past the wearing panties. That's
Right, because
impossible,
that's
man. That's
expression. Because we can't evolve it past
exactly.
personal style expression.
I
I
can't
don't care
believe
how
this.
intelligent you are, man.
There's no other people out there yet. I really can't believe this.
I
So
know,
imagine you live
bro.
in fucking Ireland, right? And then you go
Mhm.
out into imagine you went out into the rest of the whole world and there was nobody there. It
Right.
seems kind of odd that that could be the case in space, but it is so far. That's
Well, but
odd.
dude, I'm like, yeah, if you lived in 1600, 1500 Ireland and you only had a telescope from back then that could barely see fucking shit, you look
Right.
at the water, you think, nah, it's just fucking us. Little do you know, there's Native Americans all the way over that way.
So you think if we could zoom the
Indigenous
fuck in,
peoples, right? Right, Eric?
Right. No, I know. You've been telling me that, man,
He's fucking
in the sauna.
well, what yeah, I can't believe this space stuff. I really actually maybe don't believe it.
What do you mean?
I definitely don't believe that Katy Perry and the lot went up to that thing.
Bruh, I was waiting for you to bring this up,
Oh,
man.
shit.
Everyone's a week later been waiting for us to talk about this shit.
Well, you saw the clip of them faking the door, right?
Right, right. Jeff Bezos goes to open the door. It was already fucking open, dude.
Don't make me say that I really don't think we went to the moon.
No, I
Are
know
you
you don't
serious,
believe
Jack?
that.
Listen,
I'm about 80% believe that, by the way. You convinced me, Jack.
I don't believe that humans went to the moon, but I accept it. I accept that they went
Here's
there.
the thing that you said to me. You were like, it's been we went there in 19 fucking 59 or whatever, 1962 or whatever. When did we go there?
It's not
Around then.
important.
Hey, we haven't been back one fucking second. You think if we had the technology to go to the fucking moon, we would have put another fucking piece of shit on the fucking moon?
Question
Yeah,
for
we
you.
would have.
Question
It's
immediately
been
off that.
it's been fucking 60 years, bro.
What if
We
they
haven't put
saw something
another
on the moon that scared them so badly that they now don't want to return out
Then
of fear of a
send
physical
me.
threat?
Then send
Right.
then
me.
back.
I am not afraid of death. I am not afraid of alien. I fear nothing. I'm not afraid. I'm afraid of heights, but I got over it.
Well, dude, we can use that fucking the gel suit that you've been drawing for me that you've been drawing for me for the past few years. The gel spacesuit. It's all gel, just
Oh,
hella
gel. I thought you were saying
sort of aloe
jail.
vera style
I was saying
gel.
like prison.
No, gel suit.
What?
What are you
Okay,
gonna
gel
do? You're
suit.
gonna be naked and just have a bunch of aloe
Is
vera
naked
on
just
you and
hella
go to the
gel
moon?
and then shoot you fucking
Because it keeps oxygen within your cells. Yeah,
exactly,
yeah.
bro. There's bubbles in gel. You just breathe the bubbles.
Listen, I feel about landing on the moon the same way I feel about fucking God. Maybe it's like this. I want to believe it. I accept that it is true. I accept and I operate as if it happened, and I respect people and everybody who seems to be saying this. But in my heart, I don't believe it. And maybe that's just like you know how like a cat will never fucking be able to speak English because the brain capacity, it just stops at a certain point. It's not
Wow.
fucking possible.
You said that right as Muffy just got up here and they can communicate telepathically, by the way.
Well, then fucking telepathize to my cat to chill the fuck out because I'm tired of that fucking fucker. Just biting my shit all day.
That's what I'm most interested about is with the aliens is I know we just did the telepathy episode, but I would love for one alien, if you're out there, please telepathically communicate with every human being on Earth at once. And I know you have the technology to do that. And just open the worldwide chat telepathically.
Oh no, you
Where
don't
you
want
can
the
just
fucking CC all with 8 billion people and
yeah,
my ass
yeah.
is in there. Trust me, I'm gonna be pranking.
Um,
I can't
Excuse
wait for
me.
that fucking shit to
mhm.
go down, dude. Because I know we our brains are capable of this.
The
What?
word I was looking for earlier that's not astral projecting is called remote viewing.
Oh,
Oh,
nice one,
of
Eric.
Remote
course.
viewing, dude. We need to get a remote, all Joy Tactician, Patreon only subscribers, remote viewing party going immediately at a Bavarian style bar where we can have giant fucking boots of beer and remote view to other
I
planets.
actually
Bavarian.
have that in my notes app as a. Wouldn't that be an amazing like Jason Bourne style? movie, Remote Viewers in the CIA.
It's just
And they
filming them
fight each other.
sitting there. You don't see any of the action, but
They're like, comatose out, but they're like
right.
fighting each other in the remote viewing, sort of. You know what I'm saying?
Like the
Yeah.
Matrix, bro. The Matrix already did that.
Well, it's not like that at all. It's actually very different than that.
Oh, Jumping John Malkovich into MS-13.
Damn! Don't bring the name up, bro.
Remote
Do
viewing
not bring that name
warriors.
It's a
up.
different
Are
one,
you
different
kidding me?
MS-13.
That's a fucking $1 billion franchise right there.
The Remote Wars, Ender's Game.
The
The
remote
Wars,
viewing
yeah.
warriors.
Yeah, and they engage in spiritual warfare.
If you don't think that you're already a soldier in a spiritual warfare style war, you are
haven't
mistaken.
smoked a gravity bomb with me,
Right.
because the second you hit that thing, you're gonna come to that conclusion, a la mode, bitch. Trust me. On its own or
You
whatever.
meant you just said that because it sounded like on your own.
I don't know. I don't have the answer.
What'd you say? A la mode?
A la mode. That
Does
means
that
with
mean
ice cream.
ice cream?
When I found out that meant with ice cream,
Oh, a la
I
carte.
was yeah. Mm.
Damn, I want you guys to come to New York today, everybody, because it's for the first time. If the sun is out, it's probably going to be in the fucking 70s today.
Dang.
People are making noise music in Fort Greene Park with different pedals and saxophones.
Man,
That's excellent to hear.
Summertime or springtime in New York hits different for show.
Nate, what I got to do to get you to grow some pigtails?
Pigtail, dude. I'm already kind of watch. Look at this.
It's
shit.
looking long back there, Nate. Nice and good and long,
If
curly.
you had
bro.
2 fucking braids that you spray painted metallic, what's he doing?
Off, so. But like
Okay.
Get this.
Ooh,
Nate,
I like it.
Going,
Yeah. Yes, Nate.
Nate, do you know the Prodigy? The band The Prodigy?
He does, but his headphones
Ding
aren't
ding
on.
ding 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 ding.
Rest in peace.
ding,
Didn't one of them
ding,
just
ding, ding ding
yeah.
ding 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 ding
Yeah.
ding. You're already there, bro. You just need to
yeah,
dye
yeah.
it green.
100%.
Start
No,
acting crazy,
I mean, I would
singing.
have preferred the Tekken guy, but
Right.
Should we fucking ruin someone's
Same
career right
haircut.
now?
Let's do it, man. Why?
I don't know. It just came to mind. Just one of our friends. Not even entertainment.
I would like to see more non-entertainment careers being destroyed and shattered.
Yeah.
Why are you guys wishing for destruction?
Because this is another word I just learned, and I can't remember what it is, but it's something like Schadenfreude.
Schadenfreude.
Okay, yeah.
Schadenfreude.
That one, Ruby McAllister.
Taking pleasure in someone else's pain.
Yeah. I got pretty close to guessing that one.
How do you say it? Schadenfreude?
I don't know.
Schadenfreude. Something like that. What's the one where it's like humility? Like I love a word that doesn't exist in another language. I love that. Like we don't even have a word for a thing. And I'm wondering how many other feelings and situations can be described in a word that we don't even have the capacity to describe it,
Right.
It just makes me wonder.
Well, once again, you're naturally touching on the limitations of language. Okay. I'm telling you, in 100 years, it's not going to be, is Hollywood going to be around? It's going to be, is our words going to be around? Because we're not going to even fucking need them anymore.
I think when I'm fucking 90 and I have dementia pretty bad, I'm going to be freestyling all day.
All day long.
Well, I can feel it's almost like, you know how there's pedophiles out there that are like, listen, I've never done it. I never will do it, but it's an urge that I fucking have and I wish I didn't. That is how I feel about freestyling at all times.
Curious.
And I'm sorry if that was a left turn.
I'm just going to let you know that you can freely hit a bar whenever, just.
That's you're being a bad influence. No, I won't do that. It's something I'm trying to get rid of. It's something I'm trying to get rid of.
That was a good seg when we were doing the rhyme, your rhyme stopwatch, how fast you can rhyme something with. I think your fastest time was like 3.6 seconds right now, the record.
I feel like he was going. I don't know. I thought he was going faster than that.
No, he wasn't, dude. I was fucking timing it, dude.
I thought you were going faster than like 3 seconds, Jack, because sometimes it seemed immediate, but that stopwatch seemed slow.
Yeah,
Felt like sabotage from
yeah. I think
Nate.
Nate is trying to
Amazing
fuck
job,
with
12
my whole
seconds to
life.
rhyme.
I think Nate's trying to
No.
bury me and humiliate me on a platform like Joy Tactics. Not sure why yet.
I would
Not sure
never do
why.
that.
I'll keep an eye on the
Right.
calendar. What meetings you have that we all have,
Do you guys think
dude.
what?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
No,
No, no, no. Please,
nothing
please.
interesting.
Eric,
I was
Eric.
gonna say, do you guys think we're ever gonna all share an assistant? I asked Nate that in the hot tub the other day.
And I said yes, and I was like, I'm going to be using them like 1,000 times more than you guys.
uh, I don't.
I
Do
would.
you?
Here's what I would be so good at: promising an assistant the next. I would be like, "Yeah, I know your
Yeah,
job's
just
hard,
another
but like,
year.
I'm gonna, like I'm so loyal, and I'm gonna bump you up to whatever."
Mm-hmm.
The head of the fucking studio, is just so quickly as soon as I can. But right now, you need to go get me some like chow mein and do my laundry
Mm.
and give me a massage too.
That's where I would draw the line, Nate. That's when I would cut ties with you if you ever let an assistant lay hands on you.
It would be in the meeting. It would be the expectations would be set though at the beginning. It wouldn't be a surprise. It would be like you're gonna be giving me massages and feeding me chow mein through the fucking face hole at the and they know what they're signing up
Right.
for. You
Right.
know.
Then it's all good. Then it's actually all good. If you, yeah.
Sign on my knob. Interesting. Yeah, it is interesting to think about how the three of us would abuse power in different ways.
How do you think I would abuse power? Because I can't see a way where I would at this point.
Sexually. Sorry, I know it's the worst
Nothing to
one,
laugh
but
about, man. No.
it's very close to the heart in this industry. I know a lot of people were playing Fortnite with Weinstein and whatever, but in pandemic, but
Damn.
the shit's over.
How would you abuse power, Jack?
Maybe just hangouts.
Just by wanting to be
After
friends
work
with everybody?
hangouts.
Yeah.
Making people
I
think
would
like,
be.
oh, I'm gonna get ahead
You
by
guys
just
want to ask
chilling
me?
with them. Nate, you kind of
How
just
would
did
you
yours, I thought.
Yeah, I thought you did. But how would you abuse
Well, I have a
power,
different
Nate?
one now.
All
I
right.
would be using. I can't wait to do this. I've never done this before, but I've been really, really wanting to is blackmail somebody.
Hmm.
I feel like I would be so good at
Who would you
blackmailing
blackmail?
anybody who
Crosses
does
you?
me crosses me. Yeah, don't cross me, man. Literally, do not fucking cross me, please. I beg of you. I'm literally begging you. I don't want to. I don't want
You
this
don't
to.
have to do this,
I don't want
right?
to have to do this, but I will.
Right. How would you blackmail someone? What would you fucking do to them?
Put cameras all in their house and just wait for them to act up. And then I got it on
Mm-hmm.
camera,
Okay.
and
Film
I got it
idea.
That is
with an
brilliant, bro.
uploaded
Film
video on
idea.
YouTube, and I can make
Wait.
that public by a click of a
Yeah.
button on the Joy Tactics YouTube channel, by the way.
Just so you know, over fucking 1.8 thousand people will see you neglecting your dog, not taking him out for a walk 2 times a day. Jack, what were you going to say, man?
I was gonna sound the alarm. I think we should maybe have a button that goes off whenever anyone has a film idea, and it's a hard stop. That it stops everything dead in its tracks.
What were you just inspired by?
I was inspired by Nate. I can't remember what because it's been a few seconds. I haven't eaten anything yet today, but it basically a child actor who's not supposed to be driving yet. They don't have their learner's permit, and they get in a fucking fender bender, if that's the right word, with Nate. And Nate has blackmail on them. That's what I was inspired by. And
Oh,
so Nate kind
blackmailing
of
a child?
a child actor. Yeah, you have like a fucking A-list child actor. You got mad dirt on them, and they're just like,
And
"I'll
I'm a
do whatever.
desperate
Just fucking
actor as
chill."
well, and
And
I
you
try
get
to
to
get
go.
in their fucking movie as their father,
It's one of the
and then
Naked
we
Brothers.
develop and
The
then we
Naked
develop a
Brothers.
bond,
Yeah, that's right.
and I end up adopting him because his parents are, like, siphoning money off of him, and the child does not want to, be a part of the family anymore, and we develop such a close bond on screen that it bleeds into real life.
Hmm.
And and at the moment when the child is going to be ostracized from the family, I come in and I say, yeah, I'm going to adopt this kid, and the blackmail has been destroyed, and now we're a family, a real
It's kind of
family, not a
like
fake
Mike.
family.
That's beautiful, Nate. I like your crazy mind, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you. A lot of
Can
people
you
do.
guys can you guys imagine this? Because I want to have I'm not looking to be a stepfather, but if you were an amazing stepfather and the kid liked you so much, it's Christmas Day and you've been rocking with them being an amazing father figure, and they initially called me Eric, but then recently they've been calling me Dad, kind of.
Sure.
Then you open the last present of the day of Christmas Day, and it's a bunch of papers. What the hell is this?
Yeah.
Reading the fine print. Well, it's adoption papers, bro.
They'd be
Can
like,
you
"What the fuck,
imagine?
man? Give me a fucking PS5, bro. What the fuck is this shit, dude? I don't give a
Let me
fuck
take it.
about you, man. You're
Let me
just
take it to
some
the
weird
next
dude."
level. All right, ready?
Yeah,
They finally called you Dad. They
right.
fucking open the fucking Christmas gift wrapping, whatever. It's a blank check to a fucking cosmetic surgery facility. You are getting my nose. You are getting my fucking DNA. We are
Mm-hmm.
getting a blood transfusion. We're swapping kidneys. Just go
Oh,
back and
Yeah.
forth. We don't need it, but we're just gonna one of yours, one of mine.
We're putting some moles
Mix the
all up on your
genes.
face. Fucking
Yeah, yeah.
horrible moles that
I'll
have
give you these
irregular
fucking
edges.
get the lipomas up in your arm. Take a couple of
Mm-hmm.
those from me.
please develop
Now, how would
technology.
you? Now, let me ask you guys this.
All right.
We all know how we would act with a child that we do want, and we would be father figures to them, and we'd say eventually you'd say, "Call me dad." You know what I mean? Now, what if you had a stage 5 clinger child that was calling you
Oh,
dad a
hell
little
no.
too early? Well, how would you lay
Boarding
down the law,
school.
Nate?
Boarding
Boarding
school
school.
and summer camp. Those are the 2 solutions, man. Get out of the fucking house, dude. I'll pay
Get
for
out,
it.
hey man.
I'll pay any price, dude, to get. Dude, those are the rich families, they got it going on because they have
Mm-hmm.
nannies, their kids go to boarding school, they go to summer camp. They don't have to see these fucking kids, all right? And they're just
Yeah.
there for Christmas, and
All the best
that's
days.
and maybe spring break, and that's it. And maybe like one weekend in the summer, they go out to their little vacation home in the south of France. That
Mm-hmm.
sounds awesome. I could rock with
That's how you
fatherhood
get
in
an
that
extra
aspect.
well-adjusted kid. That's how you
Mhm.
Exactly.
make them extra well-adjusted. Send them away.
Yeah.
Let them see the
Well,
world.
I don't even want to fucking rock with them or know them that well till they're 25. And then at that point,
Right.
I will get deep under their skin and into their
Because
psyche.
that's when they're fully developed.
And that's when you can heal them. So then all their trauma isn't from you, even though it
Right.
is in a secondary sense of abandonment, but it's not actually from you experientially.
Right. Because then you say, like, man, that fucking headmaster sounds like an absolute dick. I'm so sorry that happened to you, but I'm chill. I'm good.
Yeah.
Let's go
Hey,
fucking get fucking mind
right.
eraser shots.
Let's throw eggs at this
And
fool's house.
yeah, let's go get faded.
So let's get faded and throw eggs at this fool's house.
Did
All
you guys
right.
ever egg a house?
Never, bro. I was in the car while it happened, but I didn't do it, bro. I
I
didn't
used to throw
participate.
rocks at people's cars.
Damn.
That's a little different.
I egged a friend's house, and I got caught, and it was one of the
Yeah.
times where this is the worst feeling on the planet, disappointing your father. When your
Oh
father
yeah.
comes in and is disappointed as
Ooh.
fucking you, dude. This might have been the most disappointed my dad was ever in me. He came into my room and I was playing Kingdom Hearts 1. I was doing very well. I was probably in the Peter Pan stage or something like that at this point. And he comes in and he said, I heard that you egged your friend's house. This was like a friend that I had. It was just kind
Oh.
of like we just got some eggs and threw it at our homie's house. And wow, did I get a stern talking to and a very disappoint. Oh, good God.
Did
That is
you
about the
cry?
worst feeling on
Did
the
you
planet.
cry?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Did it change you forever?
Right. Did you egg again?
No, that was the last
See,
one. He
that's
set me
good
straight.
parenting, bro. Making you feel like
Steered me
shit,
straight.
and so you don't do it
You
again.
need positive egg. Maybe, there is some healing that needs to happen around that.
I
I can
TP'd a
tell.
house after that, but I didn't egg
Damn, the
egg
whole
a house.
house.
Yeah.
Man,
Dude, I've told you about when I broke into my friend's house to break his skateboard and pee on it. And then the second I tried breaking in the front door, his parents were there.
wait, is this the one where you hid in the shower, Jack?
No, that's a different one. That's probably my favorite experience in life,
Please
though.
tell it now. Please tell that
The
now.
shower one?
Yes, please.
Well, all right. We were going to hang out at our friend's house, female, and it was like 4 of us rowdy young gentlemen coming, preparing to get faded, high school style, uh, perhaps even late middle school style. And her parents, I guess we didn't realize they hadn't left yet. No, it was like they left and then we came into the house, but then they pulled back into the driveway, so we hid in the front bathroom, the front hall bathroom where there's a little whatever. And then the mom comes running back in and she's like, "Oh, I gotta pee, I gotta pee."
Oh my god.
And
No.
so our friend Julie was like, "Can you go upstairs? I gotta go to the bathroom, please. I gotta use this one." And the mom was like, "You're being so weird. Relax. Let me pee in here. It's so strange." And then the 4 of us were hiding behind the shower curtain
Oh my
and
god.
being, yeah, like 8 inches away from this lady as she was
She's
peeing and hearing the pee and being, because everyone's always like,
and
You
you're
didn't get
so
caught?
and he
and there's
made
4
no
of us.
noises all
There's
standing.
4 of us standing fucking ass to mouth in the fucking shower together, trying not to laugh. That was and then it was a huge success. Thank God she didn't plop one down, or that would have been the end. That would have been a hard
Damn, this
end.
shit will never happen to us again. You know
And
what I
she's
mean?
left this world.
Oh,
God
she
rest her
passed
soul.
away. Right, God.
Um,
Wow.
Well, at least she gave you guys that joyful memory.
yeah. Fucking
Speaking of
hell.
joy, see what I'm doing?
Nice.
Wow. Good
What
transition,
would
man.
you guys say give you joy this week?
The same thing that gave me joy every week. Luigi Mangione. I want everybody meeting me in Washington Square Park at 8 p.m. No.
Here,
Yeah,
I
I
But
got
got mine
seriously,
on
Jack,
right
this is
now.
a serious segment.
I got
My
some
fault.
Adidas sort of. You know what? My loungewear is so lacking. I'll wear jeans in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like just khakis. Like when I'm just chilling watching a TV, and I'm like, dude, where? Like all my sweatpants, I hate them. They're just not like comfortable. And I was like, I need a track pant like loungewear to just fucking chill in. And I've just been
Yep.
wearing these way too much. They're so comfortable. They're the perfect length. Yeah, I can't say enough about the 3 and I pull up with the 3 stripes. Yeah, so Adidas, shout out to you.
Yeah.
And
Adidas.
yeah.
That's awesome, bro.
You got to make an Adidas album.
An Adidas album, Adidas
You gotta
tribute
start
album.
making albums for all brands. That's starting to just trying to get paid out so desperately.
Well, Jimmy Fallon's making a show about
Mhm.
all brands.
Uh,
New show.
I think I saw
Is he?
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Good. Good.
He is
Yeah.
not
it's
a
like a
corporate
Shark
shill.
Tank kind of,
He's a
but
hero.
for advertisements.
That's right. He's finally sticking up for Dunkin' Donuts and
Dude,
brands that
the
need our
Duncan
attention.
tracksuit. Oh my god. Fuck.
I think
Wish I
Sarah
had
has one of
that.
those. Is that a real thing? Never mind.
Yeah, it's real, bro. Jack, do you know?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and say it then, because I know it. It's barbecue sauce
Barbecue
On
sauce.
what? Chicken?
on chicken. I did the slow cooker, simple recipe this year or week rather. uh, I like to make chicken tinga in my household,
Oh, I know that.
but this week I've gone straight just chicken broth, salt, pepper, and garlic powder, biatch. And I
Clean.
let that thing slip out. And these things were, because the tinga, it's a little more viscous, what it's simmering in. But when it's just chicken broth, the pull on that pulled chicken, it falls off the bone again because there's no bone, but it falls off of its fucking self. And yeah, putting the new fucking organic barbecue sauce, not that I believe in anything that is organic if it's imported because there's no way to regulate it. But
Right.
yeah, putting
That's
that
amazing,
barbecue
bro. How are
What's
sauce
the
your
on the
favorite?
games?
chicken.
What is you? Well, you can answer Eric's question first, and then I'll
Nate's
go.
fading fast. God damn. How are the gains? I've been trying to cut for 2 weeks. I'm 6'5". I'm trying to get down to 180 or something. That's probably not good. But
You're
yeah,
trying to get down to
it doesn't work.
180.
I don't really know. I'm not
That's
actually
gonna
trying to
look
do
amazing.
anything.
That's unnatural for your height, for your body
Well, I was
type.
173 and I looked like I'd been on the
He
water
looked
for too long.
he looked cut. You looked cut at 173.
I
Damn.
didn't look cut. I looked like I'd been in a hospital bed. But I have
Here's
no
what I wanted to. Here's what I want
muscle.
to ask you is just barbecue sauce related. What is your favorite style of barbecue sauce? Because I feel like barbecue sauce is all across the spectrum. There's the Carolina sweet ones. There's the
Do you like
St.
it
Louis.
tangy?
Do you like it sweet? Do you like it
Yeah.
regular? Do you like it spicy? How you like
Tangy?
that shit, man?
I don't like it when it's too spicy and bitter. I do like a little sweet heat on it.
Right.
But all barbecue sauce can work for me. That's not true. Eric, what lit your ass up? Gave
It's
you the motivation
simple. It's
to wake up
simple.
and give one
I've
more
been
day a
locking the
try?
phone away on fortress mode, which means I would have to take a hammer to it to get that shit open. And I've been playing Indiana Jones, which has come to PlayStation 5 finally. And I'm finding this game quite fun. The puzzles are very easy for me, but for a child, I could see them being challenging. But honestly, it's I'm having an amazing time playing this beautiful game, figuring out the mystery of the Great Circle.
What gender are you?
Dude, bro, I'm Indiana, bro.
Oh, my bad. Of course. Stupid fucking
Indiana Jones, male Indiana Jones.
question. My fault.
All
thought you
right,
did this one.
guys.
Wait,
That's
Eric,
another one.
Eric.
What
I'm
do you
so
want to
sorry.
know?
This
What?
is another emergency short film idea button.
What? Say it now.
I have to enact it.
Say it now.
Okay. 3 hilarious gentrifiers put their phones in a fucking lockbox for the night to have a grounded ass night, and then
Mhm.
something violent happens to them where they would like to have their phones.
Oh,
Dang. We
See,
have to
the
use that
idea-
before fucking Zach Kreger uses it or someone like that. You know what I
M.
mean?
Night
We have to.
Shyamalan.
Kian
Night
as Zach
Shyamalan.
Kreger.
You saw Barbarian, right? With me, right?
Oh, I did. I loved that movie.
Yeah, let's just put it this way. He made that, dude.
Zach. Wow, I doubted him.
Okay, guys, that's been another amazing Joy Tactics. Shout out Muffy, wanting to be on camera the whole fucking show. That's my cat, by the way. And
Salute.
Shout out to Sertraline.
Yeah. All right, everybody, take your
Hi,
pills.
guys.
Well, that concludes another incredible fucking episode of Joy Tactics. Head over to patreon.com/joytactics to unlock exclusive weekly bonus episodes. And make sure to follow us on social media where we post fire TikToks and hilarious shit like that. And if you loved the shit you just listened to, make sure to subscribe, rate, and leave us a review. Thanks for listening, and remember, we are shaped by our thoughts, we become what we think. When the mind is pure, joy follows like a shadow that never leaves.